Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Hey man, it's an action-packed Sunday, man. We told y'all from the jump, it's NFL Sunday, man. But hey, first on our deck, man, we got, I guess, man, we got the homies, man. We got 1Sauney and Dre Hardaway in the building. How y'all feeling, man?
Gucci, man. What's the word?
Goody, man.
Hardaway.
Man, hey, bro, action-packed Sunday. It's beautiful outside. You know, we chilling, man.
Oh, yeah.
How y'all been, though? It's good seeing y'all.
Man, we just been working for real, man. You know, stuck in grind mode, I ain't gonna lie.
For sure that, man, you know.
Locked in, for sure.
Y'all happy to be back outside?
Man, for sure, man.
For sure.
It still don't even feel, I don't know, like since 2020, it just don't feel right. But
The
like,
world changed
I'm
for
still
real.
glad to be out, for sure. Because it feel better than how I used to feel like a couple years ago type shit. So
Yeah, it was weird a couple years ago.
Right.
yeah, like,
Now it's like that shit ain't even happening. It's just a memory now.
bro,
Man.
Man, a lot of
shit just hanging on the door.
For sure, a lot of adapting going on, man. But y'all was here about it wasn't earlier. Was it earlier this year? I don't know if it wasn't earlier this year. It was about a year ago, man. But what's been going on with y'all since then?
Really just been working. Just staying at the craft as much as I can. Really just putting out more than stacking more for real. Like trying to make sure I put out all the content that I, like the snippets I be showing, all that. Like I'm putting that out. Like I ain't playing no more. Like so
I feel it.
it's been locking in with a lot of artists from my side and just staying focused. Hardaway,
For sure.
Cole really going crazy. It's so many. It's so much on the way. But yeah.
That's the brand Hardaway, man. You know, we really just recreated and, brought a new name to ourselves. And Hardaway, that's the new movement,
For sure. Now, for those who don't know, just let people know who y'all is and what y'all, you know what I'm saying, what y'all represent.
Well, Hardaway basically is just like an umbrella company. It's really a movement. Because I just feel like in life, man, you gotta in order to make the right decisions. That's the harder way for real. And that's the hard thing to do. Shit, you feel me? Like usually we just fall into that's how life be. Let's just flow with it and do the easy shit. You feel me? But you could fuck yourself up. My bad, I can cuss.
Yeah,
right here for that. But you fuck yourself up doing just going with the flow. Sometimes you got to make them hard decisions to really get to where you want to be. So that's what we on. Trying to push the envelope, push all our artists. And push to everybody. You feel me? Shit.
For sure. I always say doing the easy thing is sometimes hard. So I feel it though, for sure.
Is it difficult, you feel me, like you say, trying to push forward with having to juggle between artists, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody go through real shit, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to know when not to push somebody, you know what I'm saying? And let them, you know what I'm saying, go through whatever they going through.
Hell yeah, bro. You feel me? I feel like that's the biggest thing, bro. You got to be sensitive to your artists, you feel me? Because everybody got life. Like, life is real, like, very real. Like, it's shit happening every day for everybody, you feel me? So, like, you got to be conscious of that type of shit, you feel me? And shit, I mean, we always gonna be working, and it's always obstacles we got to get over. But you feel me? I never get into pushing nobody too hard or doing some shit that they not trying to do. You feel me? Or when they can, you feel me? Because you got to have your mental right at all times to be doing anything out here.
For sure that.
Now, is it difficult? Because last time y'all was here, like TikTok was a thing, but now TikTok actually pushing artists forward, you know what I'm saying? It's charting artists and everything. So
Facts.
Have y'all been like, man, I need to create my own trend on social media, or have y'all been like, man, social media, we don't gotta do that shit?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad you said that, cause my little sisters, I got a set of twin sisters, Hope and Faith. They finna be 10 this year. They going crazy on TikTok, but they going crazy on like doing edits. Like, they be taking like scenes from movies and then putting music over them. I'm like, bro, y'all don't know y'all the future for real. And they just got over like, I think over 10K followers. So it's like, then you can be able to monetize. So I've been working with them, like trying to see, like read the fine print so we can get something going. Cause I mean, they made TikTok dances for my songs before TikTok was even a thing. Like, you feel me? So I'm really trying to, cause kids the future for sure, but I'm trying to like see what they hear. Cause if the kids don't like it, they gonna tell you, like, so if the kids like it for real, like you wrote like on my soul. So I'm trying to implement that into my songs as well. Not my songs, but my artists will. Cause I know they they as hungry as me for real. Like, you know, they come up with ideas like back to back. So that's definitely in the works because I want to make sure they get they proper, payment off that. Because I mean, they sitting there on the iPad making that, like, that's time consuming. They going crazy on that.
Man, it's crazy how kids. Like I don't think kids fully understand the advantage that they have, you know what I'm saying, with the internet that they got. You feel me?
Sure,
I be telling my kids like, bro, y'all need to create some content.
Yeah, right.
Man, they be like, man, nah, we straight. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope that you see your sisters doing something and you want to help them build that. You know what I'm saying? Because we was in here talking earlier about how they used to say the game is to be sold, not told, and I'm like, bro, that shit cap, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We our generation was held back because of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's cold that you understand that, like, bro, nah, we finna take them to the next level.
Man, any way I could really help anybody, any of my loved ones, just get a bag, like, cause I could learn how to get a bag, but like, who I'm gonna leave it for? Like, I can't take it with me, so I might as well just take my ideas and expand off it, bounce off each other ideas for real.
Facts. Now, what would you say has been the main thing that y'all have learned since the last time y'all was here? Like, what's a lesson y'all had to implement?
Man, there's so much that we learn, bro. It's daily, you feel me? But like, I feel like the biggest thing is, I say, just keeping our eyes on the goal, because I mean, a lot of times I feel like last year, I mean, it wasn't like we was just fresh in the game, we still always been working, but shit, I just feel like sometimes we'll let things deter us or slow us down too much, you feel me? I just feel like we need to just go ahead and make things happen, you feel me? Because like, obstacles gonna always come, and I don't feel like we should let that stop us, Shit, I mean, take your time as always, but it's all about keep going, putting your best foot forward,
Facts.
And I ain't gonna lie, to bounce off that, like, really just, like he said, making sure we see that goal, and then also just giving ourselves the credit, because shit, me and him alone been through a lot since the last time we was here. So just to see like where we came from just in that year, and just grinding and building on the brand, just letting each other know we proud of ourselves, because like, if we don't say it, of course it feel good that how other people outside that should say it, but we got to tell ourselves, like, because we our biggest critics. So you got to remind yourself, like, I've been working, I've been grinding, like, I didn't let all this stop me. Like, why stop now?
Facts.
So
I feel like that's the biggest thing artists deal with, like, man, like, in between, because like, it's with that, I feel like it's a big balance. Like, I feel like life is really about balance in a lot of aspects, but with that, it's like, you don't want to like be so proud of yourself, like, like, you feel me? Of course, I feel like you should be always confident, feel like you're gonna be the greatest, all that type of shit. But you feel me? You don't want to get too high and just, you feel me? Now you're not even working on yourself no more. And then at the same time, you want to be like, damn, I'm really not on shit, bro. But you really doing some shit right now. You feel me? So it's like, you got to be able to just be even keeled, but also you got to give yourself them roses sometimes. You feel me?
Real talk. Sometimes we can trick ourselves out our moment, not crediting what we've been through, whether good or bad. Sometimes the bad will be like, damn, I'm not worthy enough for this next accomplishment. Sometimes the good will be like, I'm not really acknowledging what I've been through to get here. You know what I'm saying? That shit not easy. Overcoming shit. So it's good to hear y'all. Y'all keeping it going, bro, for sure. I love to hear that shit, man. For sure.
Appreciate
it. Hey man, I love to see what y'all doing for real too, man.
We appreciate it.
Y'all been doing it, man.
Appreciate it.
This our second time, but like this like Breakfast Club for me, for real. Y'all one of them, bro. Like,
talk your shit.
It's not regular.
We need a horn. We need a
real.
horn for him, man. We got to play the horn for him, man.
Damn, Jim, you put me on the spot.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know it.
Right
We
way.
appreciate y'all, man. But we got Flu Games tapes, man. You sent us a couple joints off of them, man. So talk about some of y'all favorite standouts from the tape before we actually take a dive into it.
For sure. For Flu Game tapes, I ain't gonna lie, since it was just like almost 4 years of work putting into one project, and from Dre, he really named the project Flu Game tapes.
Yeah, I was gonna get to the name.
He named the project, but me and my engineer, very special ed, like we had a session one day that was in South Suburbs, and like I called off because I was sick. He hit me up like, "Oh, what's wrong? What you on, bro?" I'm like, "Man, I'm sick. I'm at the crib." This damn near like motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't know if they had COVID or not. They were just sick like in between. I ain't had that shit, but I was like, "Man, I'm sick as hell."
Right.
He like, "Yeah, bro. So I'm sick too, but I got this 10-hour session. Like, you trying to lock in?" I'm like, "Yes." And that shit was literally flu games to me because I was sick as hell the whole session. But like damn near third, fourth hour, maybe like 56 songs, like I just saw myself improving. So I would say Hot Toddy interlude, also featuring Dre Hardaway.
For sure, I heard y'all on that.
That song, I was definitely sick as hell making that shit, but like I was just trying to push it, like pushing that shit out while drinking a Hot Toddy for real. I at least had like 3 of them that day. Like
For sure.
I would say Hot Toddy is definitely a favorite. I think number 2 would probably be Soul. Also produced by a very special ear. Just cause I don't know, like I think the title in itself just can explain it all. And I think top 3 would probably be Understand Me, which is also my pop's favorite, so that kind of makes it my favorite.
For sure. Yeah,
like when I first made that, I sent it to him. I texted it to him, and he was like,
"Yeah, you got groovy."
Like what you? It's that sample too, but he was just like, yeah, like he hear what I'm saying. So definitely, my favorites on that.
I say, Trap. I ain't gonna lie, Trap of the Century. That man, Joe. Like if you're in the whole project, crazy, but that one right there, man, that's real special. Like, man, Joe. You feel me?
On the way.
Yeah, for sure. Like man, but you feel me? That put me in mode like crazy. Like I don't know, man. It's hard. You feel me? Cause like anytime, you know. That's our baby though, you feel me? But like anytime I listen to it, shit, it's like I gotta listen to the whole tape, bro. Cause like every song kind of, it's real meaning behind it, you feel me? So it's like, I don't know, man. But Trap of the Century, that's that right there, you feel me?
Show that, man.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Yes, sir. We checking back in with our guests, 1Sauney and Dre Hardaway. Now, hey, we talked about flu games. We got the name, you know, which was news to me. That's I rock for y'all came up with the name. We got some of y'all favorite tracks. Now let's talk about like the reception. You know what I'm saying? Like this was such a significant project to y'all, and how did it resonate with the listeners and everybody?
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, like since this was my first album, I don't think I was nervous, but I just know like I'm definitely sensitive about like my pieces of products that I put out. So I definitely knew that I would get the success that I've been getting on it. And I've definitely been getting a lot of good feedback, and I like how everybody's picking their different songs. Like people are like tell me like damn the track 2, yeah, this is my favorite, and then get the track 7, be like, all right, no, this is my favorite. So, and actually, shout out my homie Poe. I had a show out south. I was performing. Like it was unreleased then, so it was a couple of songs on there, and then like some extra songs. And he hit me like, man, bro, I love the project, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm disappointed because, you know, that song you did, it ain't on there. And I'm like, damn, like, this really mean a lot. Because I'm like, man, you know, because I did, like, rearrange the album around and, like, take certain songs out that not that I didn't think wasn't ready, but wasn't what I was going for. Like, track by track, I wanted everything to sound like, okay, going, like, even if I'm switching the tempo up. So just that alone, like somebody remembering the song that I only they damn near heard like maybe once or twice, and that wasn't on there. Like I was like, man, that's how I know like people really diving in. So I'm definitely proud of the progression and the product. You know, I'm just ready to keep going for sure.
Is it difficult before I ask that, like how long is the process of actually creating the album and then putting it out? Because it sound like y'all was saying y'all was doing the contest, so it seemed like you sat with this for some months. Like, man, let me take this out, take that out, put that back in. So. Like you was experimenting with how everything sounded together.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The song Horoscopes on there, that song's from 2018. And the rest of the album, if I didn't make the song last year, I made it probably like April, cause me and bro, we was like, flu game takes. We want to drop this in the playoffs. So we, it could have worked then, but I'm glad that we didn't, cause like it was a lot more that we needed to put in. So it kind of just depends on, I say the time that we took just shows how much we poured into it. Cause we could have had everything ready April, May, but like it take more than just putting the songs out. Like we want to make sure the cover art was perfect. We wanted to make sure like I said, when we hear the song in the studio, okay, it sound good, but how it sound in the car, like how it sound in the headphones, like everything, not the whole nine. So
I feel like it's about the listening test for sure, and it's also about like lining a lot of things up, like shit.
Thanks.
We gotta make sure, like he said, you feel me, getting the cover art done. We gotta make sure we got some shit. We gotta get some little motion going, you feel me, so people know that we coming, shit, So it's a lot of those things that gotta be at play before we drop, you feel me, anything really.
For sure. What's more like rollouts that we can expect from the tape moving forward?
Well, shit. You saying for this tape?
Yeah, like how y'all gonna keep circulating it?
Man, we got videos on the way, man. We got merch coming, a lot of things like that, So shit, it's shows coming too. You feel me? Like man, so all those type of things of being outside and just connecting with the people, that's basically gonna be how we rolling, really pushing flu games even more, So.
For sure. And one of my favorite things, and I think is an underrated like aspect of being an artist. It could be music artist, anything that you create. One of my favorite things is how you make something and it resonates with people. Like for instance, one song. You got those people who gravitate to that one song. They'll be like, damn, this song changed my life. So that song becomes a part of their community. And something so delicate like that, we tend to forget. That's how we connect to people, and that's how we bridge the gap. So how do y'all make sure like y'all stay transparent enough to not just gain fans, but like real supporters? Like, okay, we hear it in the music where like we gonna ride with y'all, like, cause this, I resonate with this. You feeling this way, so this is a connection that we got. So how do y'all stay that type of transparent?
I feel like basically I feel like it's all about being genuine, bro. You feel me? Like shit. As far as the fans, I mean, of course it's about the music, but it's not like, hey, listen to my song. You feel me? It's like shit, bro. We got some, we already good peoples. You feel me? So we've been putting in this work for this shit. So I think you should check it out, shit. You feel me? And shit, if y'all fuck with it, it's just like that. I just feel like as long as we be good peoples and shit, I ain't just trying to push nobody to just listen to the music just so you can put us on and shit. You feel me? It's like we really put a lot of time in this, and I think y'all should hear it. It can impact y'all, and you feel me? Y'all be influencing us, so shit.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
What about you, son?
I definitely agree with bro saying as well. And just bouncing off that, just my surroundings has always been my inspiration. So it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say it's easy, but it is just like for gang to hear me. So outside of that, like for new fans, I think just being in the studio and just getting out of my comfort zone. Cause I'll write a song at the crib, but when I get to the studio, I might do a higher octave. I might say this different. So I always look for ways to reinvent myself, but also stay true to myself as well. So
for sure. Now, one of my favorite people who got that fan base. Now they don't just got fans; they got real supporters. And it showed with their latest drop, Rich Homie Quan, bro. Look at how they rung everything through the mud with him. This, that, and the third. Say he fell off. Then as soon as he dropped something that people feeling, it's like they never left. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to have that core support, no matter when you gained it. It could be 7 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
That man project name, I would never stop going in.
Exactly. That means a lot, for real.
Still got it, man.
For sure.
I feel like every fan matter, bro. You feel me? So like every single one, like everybody is a person. So it's not like, you feel me?
For sure.
I don't know, man. It's just not. We just not bullshitting with it. Just like I said, just all put us on. You feel me? Like
real talk.
I feel like we was lied to as far as what a successful artist look like. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta be in a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have an MTV Cribs episode type shit. But I've been doing a lot of research into a lot of shit as far as like marketing for artists, and they say you just need 1,000 true fans, well, super fans. Right. You feel me? Damn. And when you break it down to something like that, it's like, bro, that's really obtainable. You know what I'm saying? To live comfortable as an artist, because if you got 1,000 super fans, and let's say you can get 1,000 super fans in 50 states, you know what I'm saying? You can tour off that, because you don't even need the full 1,000 to show up at your event. You know what I'm saying? You just need 150, 300. You know what I'm saying? You sold that bitch out. Exactly. So I feel like we was just lied to as far as what a successful artist look like. You know what I'm saying? So what would y'all say success look like for y'all?
I ain't gonna lie, my whole life just feel like a success story. Cause just everything that I've been through, just everything, just it's just gonna keep reoccurring. So I feel like success in my eyes is just staying in the gym, putting that work in. Like, you gonna get the results, but you got to go between that. You got to put the work in. You got to put your 10,000 hours in, and I didn't end up putting in 20,000 hours for real. Like, and like, going back to when I was saying, like, us being proud of ourselves, I don't pat myself on the back enough for what I do in the music. I only got like 1.6K on Instagram and maybe 2K on Twitter. Like, I'm a regular person, but like, you can do so much more. Like, if you put your mind to it for real. Like, I know that sounds cliche, but like, it ain't nothing. It's nothing is impossible for real.
Facts.
Success for me, I feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's about getting your mind right. That's the biggest success for me. Like, cause there's so much battles that we just going through with life. You feel me? I feel like, man, bro, everybody really be dealing with something. You feel me? So it's like, when you get your mental right and you just got your head on focus, talk to God and shit like that. You feel me? I feel like that's really what life is about, man. You could achieve anything that you're trying to do.
Real talk. A peace of mind is priceless.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
What's one of the main takeaways y'all want people to have from the flu game?
If I could put it into words, I guess I'd just be able to say, like, for them to say that I got the duality, because I don't think I'll ever make the same song or ever really write the same thing, make the same cadence. I just want people to see, like, there's not just one thing. Yeah, my name 1Sauney, but I can do way more than one thing, literally. Like, so I really just want, for people just to enjoy it, because I feel like I put a lot into it. It's a lot. It's some slow songs on there, some turn up songs, there's some get your mind right songs. So definitely just for them to see that I got the duality in this shit for sure.
And I feel like biggest takeaway is I just want the people to feel us. I want them to be able to see that we really determined. Like, it's a lot that we put into this. So shit, as long as the people feel us, I feel like that's the biggest thing.
Is it difficult? Like, cause I always wonder, like, how is it to be an artist when you work so hard on something and you release it to the public? Is it like, are those like anxious moments, like, man, is they really gonna fuck with it type shit?
I'm like I said, I'm definitely sensitive about my art for real. Like, even with the success that I get, like, you never know, and that's kind of the beauty of it, because it's getting out that comfort zone and just putting your work out there. Like, it's real. It's real close to me. Like I said, like you said, that shit our baby for real. Like, a project and with all them songs, it could go any way. So, honestly, just be testing the waters for real. Like, just I'm not new to this, but like dropping a single or a video or album, anything, just always just testing the waters. Like, you never know.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like, that's kind of scary, man. It's just something that you created, man. That came from your soul for real. Any type of art, So it's like when you putting it out to the people, it's like, man, like, you don't want them to like not fuck with it, shit, So, but at the same time, I feel like it's always that still even kill mindset, because you got to just know, like, really any artist, and great to like not good. Like they done all dealt with that. You feel me? Like shit, Jay-Z's, the Futures. You feel me? They done dealt with not having the best numbers sometimes, and they kept going. You know, so it's like as long like man, it's just about touching the people, man.
Real talk.
All right, we in the month of September, bro. This year done flew back quick as hell.
Man.
So what would be some goals that y'all have to like end the year out?
You could lead off, Doc.
Some goals definitely would be I ain't gonna lie, I feel like we achieving them right now. Like if it ain't been achieved, like it's just on the way. So I think I just wanna my goal for 2022 and on is just consistency, because I know that's easier said than done. Like you really got to put the work in and make sure you're able to follow through, but consistency definitely.
I feel like basically just keep pushing the brand and just bettering ourselves as people and artists, you know. That's basically the biggest goals that we focused on right now, and touching the people.
Yes, sir.
Bro.
All right, now I gotta ask y'all my favorite question. Y'all been asked this question before. That was a year ago. You feel me? Now, if y'all can go back and give y'all younger selves any advice, what would it be?
Yeah.
If if I can go back in time, I would have created United Masters.
Hey, heard that.
Oh God.
Hey, cause shout out to Distro Kid, but that 30%, we get taxed on everything, but like,
Yeah.
But real life, if I could go back in time, tell myself anything, I'd probably tell myself like, you don't just have to be a producer. Cause I was big on beats. Like I love to rap. I always loved like rice, but I was just like, I don't think it's good enough. So I'm just gonna keep making beats.
All right.
I'm gonna improve, and I, just worked on trying to make myself the best producer in my eyes, as opposed to trying to do both, which I'm on now. So I would have told myself like, you could do it. Like, why not?
Facts.
I'd tell my younger self to jump. You feel me? It's okay. Sometimes you just gotta jump though, for real. You know, cause once you put yourself out there, I mean, I ain't really into just doing some shit that you know you can't do or nothing like that. But like, we really be having the confidence in ourselves, and sometimes we just be so worried about doubting ourselves or getting into this might not go right how we expected it. You know, but at the end of the day, God got this road for all us. You know, so it's like shit. You just go, and you feel me? As long as you try your hardest and try to tighten up as best you can, everything else gonna work out.
Facts. All right, before we get out of here, tell everybody how they can get in tune with y'all, stay in tune with y'all, find everything y'all got going on.
So I'm 1Sauney on everything. That's 1SAUNEY. Representing Gray's team and Hardaway. Gang.
For sure.
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram, Ski Hardaway. Everything else is really Dre Hardaway. Twitter is like Gotta Glow Forever. But
sure.
shit, Hardaway the movement, man.
Follow the gang.
So,
All right, Jimmy, talk to the people.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to our guest, man, 1Sauney Dre Hardaway, man. We appreciate y'all for coming back through a second time, man. So, man, it's good. Y'all doing good in good spirits, man. Love to hear the work ethic, man, and see the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So,
love, bro.
For sure, man. Make sure y'all keep everything going, though, bro. For sure.
Yeah, we got y'all,
you,
man.
bro.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
Man.
Oh yes,
bro.
sir, man. Hey, Flu Games tapes out now on all platforms. Make sure y'all go get that, man. Go stream that. You got word from Sonny, you got word from Dre Hardaway, all on that. So go ahead and get that, man. We got a couple tracks from y'all, so appreciate y'all for sharing that as well. Make sure y'all follow Ill Sound Radio, ILLSOUND Radio. Hey, I'm locked out my IG.
Damn, still?
Yeah, but hey, I'm on. I made a TikTok, man. I feel like Nuke Smith Suster. So man, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, man. Good Nuke.
Bro,
no bad. Hey, go download that iLLANOiZE app, man. Make sure you submit your music to iLLANOiZE Radio. We stream your music 24/7. And Jay, what you got to say to him?
Man, salute to both of y'all. I feel like being an artist is one of the hardest things to be in the world, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to translate your feelings into words that sound good, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's a million people going through the same shit that you going through, you gotta put it a certain type of way for them to connect to it, and that's special to do. You feel me? I remember when I was a shorty, I wrote a couple raps, you know what I'm saying? Them bitches was trash, but I tried, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matter. But what I want to say to y'all is, like, I can see the growth in both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And not just as artists, as men, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, like, the power of an interview is to learn about a person, you know what I'm saying? And the more people learn about you, the more they connect to you beyond just the music, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been artists that I watched interviews for, I had never listened to their music before, but because they interview was cool, I was like, let me go tap in, let me go check them out. So I feel like y'all growth as men is gonna actually take y'all extremely far, you know what I'm saying? And just be y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because I asked y'all about the social media thing, because you got a lot of artists that's just gonna follow a trend, and they gonna try to get on behind that trend, and they gonna try to skip those steps. But when you take your time with it, and when you sit with your music, you be like, nah bro, I don't like this, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say fuck the public, but fuck the public, you know what I'm saying? Because your opinion matter more than a fan, you know what I'm saying, that don't know what you went through to create this shit, you know what I'm saying? So just stay y'all and just keep growing, bro.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucker, appreciate them words for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No doubt. But I'm gonna play Long Live, First Quarter, and Been a Minute, all back to back. One Sauney, you know what I'm talking about?
Long live them members, free to God, free
salute to y'all, man.
Free the game, man. Free Gil, free Flock, man.
Sir.